that there's such a high percentage that this
I know.
is it.
Oh my gosh.
You're pregnant! Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jack really wants to test on day 5. I felt just a little twitch, but the patience is really difficult. You guys, look at how cute that turned out.
I'm changing my answer to 7 days.
Y'all, this is the best angle that we're gonna get, darling.
Yes.
This is going to be our pregnancy test video.
Oh snap.
Yeah. Right now we have no idea what that looks like.
I have a pretty good idea.
Do you? What's going through your mind the night before we test from our first IVF transfer?
I think it's gonna be a success. I think we're gonna get really good news tomorrow.
You really feel that deep in your bones?
Yeah. As sure as I have bones, it's there.
Really?
Yeah.
What makes you say that? Is there anything in particular that like makes you feel that way, or you just like you just feel it?
See, I'm so hesitant to say it. The last time I felt this way was like with the third IUI, right? There's
You really did?
Yeah, there's all these signs, right? All these synchronicities and like the different things, right?
I was gonna say.
Like obviously like guarded maybe a little bit. At the same time, I don't feel like I can't leave any room for that. Like I like to leave it all on the table. You know?
How was the wait this week for you?
This was a very long week.
I feel that.
I feel like each day went by very slow.
Did you feel like waiting for our embryo results was the same slowness?
Waiting for our embryo results.
The final ones, like what made it, like with the email and everything?
No, I felt like this was slower.
Me too.
Each day this week, I can recount
Yeah.
the hours that went
Me
by.
too. I was struggling.
Yeah, I can recount each morning. I remember
Every morning we would be like, it's 3DP, it's
3DP,
post-T, like...
4DP, 5DP.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've been like...
You can recount everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, when usually it's like, what day did that happen? What day did this happen?
The days just kind of go by.
Yeah. No, I hear you on that. I'll answer the same things that you answered.
Okay.
What do I feel like tomorrow is bringing? To be completely honest, it's not like I feel an overwhelming, like this did not work. It's just, I can't imagine a world where we see 2 lines that aren't a trigger shot line. Because it just has never happened where we're like, we hope we're pregnant, oh my god, and then we see one regardless of what the outcome is of it. It's just never happened, and we're going on 3 years. So it's just really difficult to even understand what seeing 2 lines feels like.
Yeah.
In that moment. So that's the only like hesitation. But I remember having a feeling like way before that like, oh, we might have to do a second transfer for some reason. But then once we started on the path of this transfer, I just felt that this was it. It felt really good. And of course, like just doubt and anxiety has definitely crept in, especially like the night before. So it's like I'm 50-50. It's not like I have a bad feeling about it. It's just really hard to imagine the good one.
I can understand that.
Yeah, same answer. This week has gone by so slow. Yeah, slower than anything I've ever waited. Like any other 2-week wait has been a breeze compared to whatever this week is. We decided and stuck to 7-day mark of a transfer test, of testing it.
Yeah.
When some women will start like 3 days post 5-day transfer, and do like morning and evening things. And as much as I really wanted to, one, I want to make sure I'm confident in a line that shows up.
Sure.
And if there is like, it's so faint, like I would be excited if there was a super faint line if we started testing like really early, but I really want to be confident in the line.
That makes sense.
So like I'm glad that we waited, although that was very hard. But also almost making it easier to wait was another day where I was pregnant until proven otherwise.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Regardless of
you're happy with your embryo and stuff.
I'm not sad.
Yeah.
Because I know that, like, I am currently pregnant until we prove otherwise. And by taking the test, no, it's not a beta blood draw from the doctor, but by taking a test and it being stark, that's proving it otherwise. And, like, I wasn't ready to not
Be proven otherwise?
Exactly. I was still wanted to be pregnant.
Yeah.
Mentally. Hopefully physically. You know what's so funny also is, like, I always imagine, like, when we find out that we're pregnant, just like in a normal way, like, I hate to say normal, you know, in that way, but I pictured finding out myself and then being able to tell you, but, like, I can't imagine finding out by myself right now, because, like, we went through all of this together and it's been, like, so hard, and I can't imagine, like, doing it by myself at all. One, I don't want to, but also, like, you were just as much part of this as I was, so like, why would we not find out together, you know? I'm
always a fan of supporting your dreams, as you know. If that's something you wanted, I'd be totally down with that if you wanted to tell me in your own way. I just don't think it's possible, because I know,
we all know, like,
well, yeah, the second that you see it, I'm gonna hear your reaction, like, and I'll be like, she's sobbing, but I don't know if they're happy or
No, I genuinely just would never want to, like, do it separate.
Yeah.
I'm really nervous because I'm guarded, just like you mentioned, like, you're a little guarded.
I think it's gonna be good.
You really think so?
I really think so.
What if it's not?
What do you move it's not?
I don't know, what will we do?
Try again.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's not, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I'm always a fan of crossing that bridge when we get to it.
True. We just gotta take a test tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's the most important test I've ever taken in my friggin' life.
I'm here to let you know that that's a part of going with the flow.
I don't like going with the flow.
I know, but that's when the flow starts. You need to know when the flow starts. When we take that test, that's when it starts. Well, let's just ride with it. Literally the flow, like, you're gonna pee on the thing, and we're gonna go with it.
Y'all, I think I could throw up. Not from nausea. I'm so
I think I could throw up.
Anxious right now. Good morning, darling. If there's any day to use an excessive amount of pregnancy tests, it's going to be...
This is the one.
It's going to be today.
Alright, we have all of them.
So let's separate them in how long they have to load for.
Yeah.
For
this
example,
one says 1 to 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Don't read results after 5 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
1 to 3 minutes.
1 to 3 minutes. Test results will appear within 3 minutes. We're gonna wait 3 minutes on all of these, so.
Hey, bub.
What? I'm so nervous.
We waited 7 days.
Yeah, we did.
Just to wait 3 more
I
minutes.
hate it.
But wait, did you pick up on that?
Oh, those are our lucky numbers. Oh, I just don't want to be like, get my hopes up too high, you know?
Dingle said something that I thought was really cool last night.
I'm just gonna dip them and then we'll wait.
She's been keeping asking me, like, every day, how do I feel? Do I think it's gonna happen? All of this stuff. I'm trying to be, like, a balanced mindset, because I know her anxiety, like, she'll cycle. Like, I do think it's gonna happen. It's like, yeah, I think it's gonna happen. But also, it's like, if it doesn't, like, you know, we'll prepare ourselves. Not picking up, and she finally told me last night, she's like, you, like, said that things were gonna happen. Like, we're gonna get more eggs on the second try. Or we're gonna get at least one on the first one. Yeah, like on the first one when we got only 4 eggs, I thought we were out, and you were like, I don't believe we're out. Yeah, basically she's leaning into my intuition on this one. Well, and then also, like, for the second egg retrieval, I was like, no, I think we'll get 2. Like, I think we'll get 2, and Jack's like, I think we'll get at least 3. Yeah. And we got at least 3. So, like, every time I'm like, no, this is gonna be the worst case scenario, and I can't, like, get my mind out of that mentality. He's like, no, it's gonna be okay, and, like, every time it has been, besides IUIs. That's the only thing. But, like, I don't count those because this here is so different than an IUI. Needless to say, I'm feeling pretty confident. Are you? Yeah. Okay. And that was a nice little sign right there. Okay. So originally I was gonna go for 5 days, 5DPT. Yeah. But then when you were telling me about the different days that people test and 7 was an option, I was like, that's our lucky number. Like, we gotta do that one. And now, on the 7th day that we have waited for, because we have waited, like, this is the longest week, we just read the instructions and we have to wait here 3 more minutes. On the 7th day. Max lucky number is 7 and mine is 3.
And I expected, honestly, to wait like 5 minutes, I don't know, 10 minutes,
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but...
It's kind of nuts.
It is kind of crazy. And, like, there are a lot of signs. I'm not, like, dilly-dallying, you guys. I'm just making sure I'm, like, getting everything right.
Like bubbly in my chest.
I am freaking the frick out. I think there's just always going to be that doubt because that's just me, you know? But let me just dip these. I have to focus real quick.
Wait, which one else was it dip? This one?
We can read it together.
Okay.
I want to dip them. Okay, so this is a clear, like, we're looking for a plus in this one.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to dip it. I'm going to put it back in. For this, we're looking for that second line is over here.
Okay.
Not pregnant here. I'm expecting it's going to be very easy to read, but just in case. And then for this one, test line, the line that we want to show up is away from the pink. We have spent freaking 8 minutes. You guys haven't seen that, but like, and it's my fault. Like, I just need to like measure twice, cut once situation. And I'm going to put them all back in their packages once we've done it, okay? Okay, it's loading.
How do you tell? What does it say?
It's loading.
Oh. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Did it just turn? Sorry. It just turned.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
I can't help it.
3 drops.
That is more than 3 drops.
Well, I know, but I can just...
Careful.
Can you start a timer?
Yeah. Start a timer for 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Counting down.
I just don't have very typical pregnancy symptoms. Like, there are women who are like, my boobs hurt and I was nauseous and I felt dizzy. And like, there are little things, yes, that I wrote down in my notes that I'm like, this could be something or this could be absolutely nothing. Because with these medications, they simulate a lot of things. Like, and especially feeling like your period is gonna start. The progesterone shots, like my nurse was explaining, it's like, sometimes I'm crampy in the morning and then it goes away. And it's like, well, that happens whenever my period is gonna start. It's just like, I can't point to anything that's just like, that was a period symptom, I'm for sure pregnant. Besides the signs that like we have seen.
I'm going to amend your statement.
Okay.
It's not that you weren't typical. You haven't experienced any atypical signs. Some women experience those things.
Yeah.
You know, with
and
their
some
pregnancy,
women
and
don't
some women
experience anything.
So I would say your experience is actually quite typical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bumpy. It's just I wish there was like sure tell signs of like pregnancy versus, you know.
Oh, there's gonna be in like, I don't know, a month or so when you have a little...
I hope so.
How long does that take actually?
So again, that's also varying. Like, women will show at so many different stages. I saw a woman on TikTok that was like 20 weeks and she looked 0% pregnant.
Yeah, but we've been 20 weeks, dude. What the hell?
But I think like Hippo sitting on me and laying down on me during the first day after the transfer was so incredibly bizarre.
That was nuts.
That was so incredibly bizarre.
I'm telling you, man. This cat knows.
This cat knows. She's my cat. And then I'm gonna show this on the screen too, like that license plate that we saw.
Any final thoughts?
No.
The waiting is done.
Did we decide which one we were going to look at?
What if you do 2 and I do 2?
No, I think we should look at each one
Okay.
together.
Okay,
What are you
close your
doing?
eyes. Close your eyes.
No.
I'm gonna...
Oh my gosh.
I was gonna
You're
have you pick one.
stressing me out. Sit down.
You forgot to say please.
I'm incredibly... If it's not, it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just
it is.
going to be depressed for like a week. Okay.
Don't think about it if it's not. Just look at it.
All right, we're going to do easy at home
Okay.
first.
Is this one that I can read easily?
I don't know.
Because I don't know what this one...
It's just very like...
What am I looking for? 2 lines?
2 lines
Oh, okay.
on this one, okay? Okay, I don't see anything on that.
I don't see anything on that one either.
I don't either.
We've never seen anything on those ones.
I've seen trigger shots on those ones.
Okay.
I don't really see anything on that one.
Okay. I don't either.
Let's do first response.
No, don't. That's not your fault.